The teachers on
Mataji,
Saturday.
do you mean the Sadhu Sangha in Dallas?
Yes, yes.
I'm
Yeah,
coming to Sadhu Sangha, Mataji.
the Sadhu Sangha retreat.
School ends on May 25th.
My school doesn't end on May 25th, but I'm taking school off on May 26th.
Okay. So now, before Mataji joins, I wanted to do today activity first. Today activity slot I have taken. Mataji is a little busy. She'll come back. We'll do the story. We will first do activity. I'm sharing the screen. Today's drawing. It's very, very important because Srila Prabhupada says that books are the foundation, right? Books are the main strength for us to Krishna consciousness. Like a lot of people may question you about your religion, about what you're following. But when you read Srila Prabhupada books, we can answer very nicely to them why we are following this. So today's activity is based on that. You all can take paper and pencil. Please draw it. Is everybody okay with the activity? Everybody like the activity?
Yes, Mataji.
Okay. Can everybody start drawing it?
Mataji, are we drawing the picture on the screen?
Yes, Param. Books are the strength, right, for us? So, that's the strength for the brain. And also, I have my personal experience. Vrinda had increased her reading level. I don't know, from M level to some level. I forgot the level that she. Yes, M level to K to Q just by reading Srila Prabhupada books. She does not read any other story books. That library gives her so many books, and they ask them to read. They asked her to read it, and she gets the points for that.
No, I don't do that. I just keep it in my backpack.
So then I spoke to the teacher. Can they only read the library books, or can she read any other book and just put as a record to the reading? Then they said it's okay if she's reading any other book. Reading should be done every day, 15 minutes. So what I did was, instead of giving her library books, I started giving her Prabhupada books, Srimad Bhagavatam, and many short books. She started reading that, and reading level has increased a lot. Because Srila Prabhupada books are not an ordinary books. You can increase your grammar level, reading level, writing level, everything. These books are so nice. You don't have to read any other books for improving your English. That's what my personal experience, and I've seen in Vrinda. If you all want to increase your reading level, this is summer holidays, right? From tomorrow onwards. Some kids are having from tomorrow, some from Friday. Pick up Srila Prabhupada books, read sometime. Okay, you will increase your talking also. The way you talk, your English also improves a lot. Srila Prabhupada has used so many wonderful words in his books.
Mataji.
You know what happened? One day we had a book reading in our house. Okay, so there was one 5th grade girl who came to our house, and we asked her to read Srila Prabhupada book, one purport. Okay, little bit of a small purport, and she was struggling to read those words. These words that Srila Prabhupada has given is very hard. But then Vrinda had read like this. Vrinda is how she was that time 1st grade, and she was able to read that paragraph without any difficulty. But that girl who is 4th grade was having difficulty to read Srila Prabhupada book. So the reading Srila Prabhupada books are having a lot of odd words which you can't find outside, where you can increase your vocabulary a lot. I don't know if I made any sense, but this is my real experience with Vrinda. I hope you all read the books and gain a lot of knowledge. Yes, advanced Abhinav. Yes, tell me.
Mataji, as I've been reading Srila Prabhupada books, my grammar has improved. It was already nice, and then it improved so much by reading Prabhupada's books.
Wow, Abhinav, thank you for sharing that. That really encourages all of us to read more books. Okay, everybody drawing, right? Please do draw. Okay. Then you can post it in on your status on the phone, and everybody will be saying, "Wow, this is really."
Mataji, I had no idea it's so hard to draw a brain.
Oh, it is not that hard. You know, when Sitapriti Mataji did a Friday class, we draw this brain, and we put a material brain and spiritual brain. Like, you know, we covered all the things in our brain. We put like reading books, joining classes, like everything about Krishna, and made our brain so full. It's very simple. You know, just make a heart shape, but kind of like curvy CC model heart shape. You can make like that. It's a simple heart kind of thing, but little bit of
Mati,
curving.
you can also just draw like a cloud type thing.
Yes, cloud. Yes, correct. Thank you, Krishna Naina. Yeah, it was Samskriti. Thank you, Samskriti. Did you got it, Isha? What Samskriti said? Samskriti gave us very nice idea. Just make a cloud. Brinda, are you drawing? Draw it very neatly, okay? Is everybody drawing?
Yes, Mataji.
Good sheets. You are very, very good.
Mataji finished.
Good job. Can I
Mataji,
see?
you finished also. See?
She put a little tilak on it. Mataji, I'm done as well.
Oh, Abhigya, right? Abhigya done. Param done. Who else is done?
Radhika. She put tilak on it.
Oh, Radhika and Rasika. Good job, Radhika and Rasika.
I'm not done on finishing.
Wow, Abhigya, your drawing is very nice. Hey, please post it, Abhigya, okay? Param, can I? I want to stop screen 1 minute, okay? I can see clearly this one. Oh, Param, super.
I see Param's. Where's Abhigya's?
Abhigya, can you show it again? Because I stopped the screen. Param, it's so nice. Very beautiful. Can you write it down? Srila Prabhupada books are the strength.
Wow.
Very nice. Abhigya, please post it, okay? Other kids will get inspired to draw like that.
Okay,
And please write down what is it meant for, okay? Otherwise, nobody will understand why we are drawing it.
Mataji.
Radhika and Rasika, show yours. Wow. Oh my God, you are so quick. You even colored. Super. Wonderful.
Mataji, it wasn't that hard. It took me 2 minutes.
Yes, please write down the caption behind down.
Mataji, I'm done.
Mataji, I can't see the cap.
Mataji, I'm almost done. Can you share
That's
the
okay.
screen
Take
again?
your time. Take your time. Oh, Jahnavi, this is so cute.
No,
Write down.
I'm asking that I need to see the screen.
Yes, yours also is very good.
Mataji, can I see the screen?
Okay.
Johnny, can I see here again?
Jahnavi, you can show it again. You are still spotlighted.
Wow.
Wonderful. Please write down. The message should be written down.
That's better than mine. That's Mataji.
Yes.
That's mine.
Who is that?
Rasika.
Oh, Rasika also drawn separately. Oh,
Whoa,
very
that's
nice.
cute.
You are there in Govinda group, Radhika and Rasika?
Yes. And I was in
Okay.
Damodar.
Send your picture. Take your mom's phone, click the picture and send it there.
Mataji, I'm done.
Who is that?
Risha Mataji.
Risha, okay.
Mataji.
Yes. 1 minute. I'm spotlighting Risha. Risha, you are not on video, right?
Yeah.
I will on my video now. Just 1 minute.
Okay.
Mataji.
Mataji, can Balavinda show?
Okay. Wait, Balavinda, 1 minute. Okay, Risha, can you show us? Wow, very beautiful, Risha. You please post it. All kids, please post. We will post this in the newspaper, okay?
Mataji, I'm done.
Mataji, can Balavinda show first?
Okay. Balavrinda can show, but Hari bolo ఒక్కసారి జరగవా? Okay, I will remove your background. You can do it. Okay? Show now. Closer. Okay, wonderful, Brinda. Your drawing is very nice.
It's good. Mataji, I'm done.
Okay. Okay, Dina Krishna, can you show yours?
Dina Krishna heard whatever you said.
Mataji,
Very nice.
Mataji. This is Abhinav. I finished.
Okay, Abhinav also finished. I think everybody is stop sharing.
Dina Krishna, can I see yours again? Mataji.
This is mine.
Abhinav is very nice.
I put a book.
Mataji.
What is that in middle? You put that
Oh,
die.
I think it's
What was
It's a
that?
book.
Oh, it's a book. Okay. Wow, you're still creative.
Mataji. Mataji. Mataji.
Yes.
I wrote it down.
Oh, wow. Very good.
She spelled Prabhupada wrong.
That's okay. She did draw nicely.
Why do we have the thingy?
So if everybody is done,
Why do we have the,
what is
what
it?
do you call it? There's
What
a
is
little
that?
thing next to us.
I didn't get you what you are telling. What are you telling, Radhika?
Like next to our name, there's a little pin. What is that?
Oh, this pin. You're spotlighted, that's why. Okay. The
Why?
pin. You show you were showing your picture, right? I wanted to make sure that everybody sees that.
Okay.
Radhika.
Okay, so
Yeah.
what are we discussing? Yesterday, what did Revati Mataji discussed in the class? What was that? Lord Kapila
Lord Kapila
was instructing whom? His mother, right? That was the topic yesterday.
yeah, his mother. He was instructing.
Yes.
Yeah.
We will see. Dina Krishna, is your mom ready? Tell her that activity is done. Right? That was the topic yesterday.
Mataji, I'm still coloring. Can you put up the picture very quickly? Because I didn't write the text.
Yeah, Mataji is here.
Don't spit.
Thank you, Vinita Gandharvika Mataji. Thank you so much. Am I audible?
1 second, I will give you the co-host. Something.
Am I audible? I was telling thank you.
Yeah, I was hear that.
You know, Vinita Gandharvika Mataji is my savior. Whenever in need, she helps me. Okay. The activity is so cute, right? Abhinav, Isha, Radhika Rasika, Param, Abhigya, Jahnavi, Samskriti, Pranav, Rishya, Balavinda, Dina Krishna, Hare Krishna. Very good job. Rasika and Radhika, very good job. Okay. Okay. So we have about half an hour, right? Okay. Radhika Rasika, your drawing is very good. Please post in the group. None of you posted last week also.
I'm not done yet.
Now itself post, okay? Otherwise you'll forget.
I'm not done.
Almost school is done. How many of you have, this is the last week?
Ours the last day.
Ours the last week.
Mataji, mine is next week. Mataji, mine is next.
Yo, Param,
Mataji.
Param is like eating Madhumangal Laddu. Mine is next week, Mataji.
Mataji,
Amma.
on June 8th is my last day.
Oh, I
Mataji,
saw your picture.
Mataji, mine is June 9th.
Mataji, mine is June 16th.
Abhinav.
Mataji, mine is June 14th.
Okay, so still
May
2 more.
31st.
Abhinav, I saw your picture with His Holiness Radhanath Swami Maharaj. Amazing. Oh, did you get a chance to talk with him?
Today I skipped school and went to the temple to see Radhanath Swami Maharaj. And some people got initiated.
Who is saying that in Dallas, right? Some of you in Dallas, right?
Yeah.
Mataji, are you going to Sadhusanga?
No, but I'm not going. I wish I could.
Mataji, Jayapataka Swami came to Michigan.
This is Rishya.
Machi, are you coming to Geet Nagari?
Yeah, did you see Dina Krishna? Dina Krishna was there in Michigan.
Yeah. Mataji, he was in Michigan?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But I didn't see Dina Krishna. I didn't see Dina Krishna, but I did see Maharaj come to Michigan. I went to the airport to invite.
Saturday morning and evening, like in the farm program, he was there. Next day morning, he was there.
Mataji, I didn't come to the farm because my parents weren't serving Maharaj yet.
Okay, no problem.
Mataji,
Come on.
I won't be able to join tomorrow because I'm going to Sadhusanga.
Amazing. I wish I also feel like coming now. When everybody is going, I feel like coming. Hopefully
I'm going
next
to
week.
Gitanagari.
You're going, Samskriti?
Yeah.
Samskriti is also going. Param is also going. We
Fair. I want to go to Sadhusanga,
Malavrinda is
but
also
we're in
going.
Florida.
Malavrinda is going. Who else is going?
I'm going to Sadhusanga.
You're not
I'm going, Mataji.
Okay, I asked who else. I know Balavrinda is going, Param is going, Samskriti is going. Who else?
This is Risha and I'm going to Mataji.
Wonderful. Amazing. I'll have fun.
Oh, fun.
Okay, we will start. So I think Mataji stopped yesterday at the 3rd canto, 25th chapter, 30th verse, where Kapila Muni's mother was saying, after all, I'm a woman. It is very difficult for me to understand the absolute truth because my intelligence is not very great. But will you kindly explain me, how can I understand? So she's asking, how can I understand the absolute truth? Let me make the screen big. So then Maitreya Rishi was saying, after hearing the statement of his mother, Kapila Muni understood what was her purpose and he became very compassionate. And of course, he is born from her, right? So he started describing and he said, the senses are representations of the demigod. And their natural inclination is to work under the direction of Vedic injunctions. As the senses are representatives of demigod, mind is mind is representing Supreme Personality of Godhead. Senses are representing demigods. So Kapila Muni is saying mind's duty is to serve. When the service spirit is, and what kind of service? If it is engaged in devotional service without any motivation, then they can attain salvation. So that he's basically saying we should do devotional service without any motivation. Then all the senses should be engaged in devotional service without any motivation. That is when we can achieve salvation. And also, wait. Kapila Muni further says, so our senses, last week also we discussed, like we engage the senses in something, they should always be engaged in some activities, right? Either in material activities or the activities prescribed in the Vedas. These two things, definitely we have to engage. But the mind is the leader. Of all the class, we'll have a leader, right? So the mind is the leader of all the senses. So senses means, as we discussed, always if they're working, they're always engaged in something. And just now we said senses are like demigods are representing the senses. So like the sun god, moon god. Krishna, can you sit properly? So similarly, the leader of all the demigods is Supreme Personality of Godhead, right? So than senses, mind is the leader. So mind is representing Supreme Personality of Godhead. So than senses, because the mind is greatest, that means than demigods, the leader is Supreme Personality of Godhead, who is representing the mind. Our senses are also controlled by different demigods. The senses led by the mind act under the influence of demigods. So he said, when the service is ultimately aimed at the Supreme Personality of Godhead, that is the natural position of the senses. So Krishna's name is Rishikesha, right? That means he is master of senses. That's what in the purport Srila Prabhupada explains, right? And he said, indirectly, all the senses are naturally inclined to serve the Supreme Personality of Godhead. That is called bhakti. What is bhakti? Bhakti is when you engage all your services in the service of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So Kapila Muni said, when the senses, without the desire for material profit or any other motivations, engaged in the Supreme Personality of Godhead, that is called devotional service. And then he says, when the senses are engaged in material activities or the Vedic injunctions, there is some motive, right? There is like, you don't do unmotivated. You do it and you want to get something. That's why you do it, right? But without any motive, when you do devotion, that is called bhakti, and that is the topmost. And then Prabhupada explains in the purport that without being deviated, if they do Krishna consciousness or devotional service, it is far better than liberation. Devotees never want liberation, right? So bhakti, devotional service, just like when you eat food, they say if the agni in the stomach is so good, if the digestive fire is so good, it can digest any type of food that goes in. You don't have to ask for digestion. It is automatically happening. So if you do bhakti, automatically you will be liberated from this. You'll be liberated. And liberation means what? There are many types of liberation. If you don't want pain, you want to get liberation from the pain in your body, that is a liberation. You don't want to be in this material body, that is one kind of liberation. So in the Chaitanya Charitamrita, it's explained, Prabhupada writes in the purport, there are 5 types of liberation. Salokya, Samipya, Sarupya, Sashti, Sayuja. What is that? Salokya means you are thinking, after liberation, I want to go to the planet where the Supreme Personality of God is staying. That is called Salokya. You want to go to that loka. Samipya means you want to be Samipya, near, like an associate to the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Sarupya means you also want the 4-handed form of the Lord. Sashti means you want to get all the opulences the Supreme Personality of Godhead is having. Sayujya means you want to merge in his effulgence. So these are the 5 kinds of liberation. But Krishna is saying, Kapila Muni is explaining, a pure devotee who is very much attached to devotional service and who always engages in the lotus feet, never desires to be one amongst. He doesn't want anything that the Lord have. He doesn't want to be like Krishna. Doesn't want that. That's a pure devotee. This kind of devotee is unflinchingly engaged always in the glories and pastimes and activities of the Lord. Right? And also who is doing bhakti, just like digestive fire, we don't have to ask. It digests the food. Similarly, bhakti, when we follow, dissolves the subtle body. We don't have to do any other effort. Automatically, we will start understanding we are not this body. As we progress, it will automatically come. You don't have to ask separately. And then he's saying, oh, my mother, my devotees always see the smiling face of my form. Like how with the eyes like a rising morning sun. Like such, they always look at my smiling form. They like to see my various transcendental forms. They love to see me. Like we love to see the deities, right? Now in Radha Kala Chanji, he looks beautiful. Radha Shyam Sundar here looks beautiful. Radha Neel Madhav looks beautiful. Radha Kunja Bihari looks beautiful. Radha Gopijana Vallabha looks very beautiful. What is the Los Angeles temple deities? Dwarkadish temple, right? Abhinav? Rukmini Dwara. And in Philadelphia, Params, I might go to temple Radha Sharad Bihari, right?
Yeah. And Radha Madhav.
So they're so beautiful, right? We all like to. So Krishna is saying, they want to see me in different transcendental forms. And they also talk favorably with me. And then Prabhupada writes in the purport, Krishna Katha is meant only for devotees. Without devotees, you can never understand. Even when you go to yatras, you don't get any taste. You just see like a place. Just what is this? Like last time in summer, I went with my parents and my in-laws to Vrindavan. Devotees love to go to Vrindavan, right? We wait to go to Vrindavan. We love Vrindavan. But they were saying, what is there? Everywhere there is water. You're saying this is Govinda Kund, that is Radha Kund, that is Shyam Kund, this is Surabhi Kund, this Kund, that Kund. Everywhere there is water only. What is so special about it? It's so hot. I want to go back home. It is so hot. Let's go back. Let's go back. Somebody. So then I was just thinking that's the difference between when we go with devotees and when, so Prabhupada writes, it's not a debating club. Krishna Katha is not a debating club, just sitting and, debating and just chit-chatting. No, it's not for non-devotees. It's simply wasting time if you do that, right? Because devotional, it talks about Krishna is only for devotees. So, see this? My son kept this PPT.
Me?
No, Jagannath. You see how cute Krishna is. So upon seeing the charming forms of the Lord, see, smiling and so attractive when we look at Krishna.
I want to see, please. It's so
Really, Krishna, wait.
so cute.
Yeah, so see, that's what Krishna Kapila Muni is saying. When they see my charming form, smiling and attractive, and hearing very pleasing words, the pure devotee always loses consciousness. See how beautiful we all want to see him, right? He senses Krishna. Thus, in spite of unwillingness, he had. So basically, Bilvamangal Thakur also mentions that if I have unflinching devotion unto the lotus feet of the Supreme Lord, so if a devotee has unflinching faith onto the lotus feet of the Supreme Lord, Bilvamangal Thakur is saying, then Mukti will become my maid servant. So when you do bhakti, unflinching devotion, automatically Mukti, liberation, you will get liberation. Right? So that's what Bilvamangal Thakur is also saying. And then Kapil Muni is also saying, unwillingly the devotee gets liberation. You don't have to ask. There's no need to do separate endeavor. Like how a rich man's, like if you see Mukesh Ambani, his servants also will be able to live in his house along with him. His servants also can go along with, car ride with him. No need to ask, right? Because he's so loyal to his master, automatically they all will come. So thus, because he's completely absorbed in thoughts of me, the devotees does not desire even the highest benediction in the upper planetary system. They don't even want to go to heavenly planets. It does not desire the 8 material perfections obtained from mystic yoga, nor does it desire to be elevated to the kingdom of the God. Yet even without desiring them, the devotee enjoys even in this life all the offered benedictions. So Kapila Muni is explaining. Kapila Muni explaining and is ending. So basically, today's points are very simple. So what are the points? Basically, Kapila Muni's mother, Devavati, is asking, please tell me, I'm a woman. I don't have that great intelligence. How can I understand the absolute truth? And Kapila Muni is saying, my devotees, like he's talking about 2 things. We don't have to aspire for liberation. If you do unflinching bhakti, automatically liberation will come. And he was saying about like my devotees like to talk about me, engage in my service. They like to look at my different transcendental forms. And by doing so, they will automatically get. And he said, yeah, the 5 types of liberation we have seen. And then he said, bhakti is the topmost. And he was saying, mind is the leader. Then the senses, mind is the leader. Those things he was mentioning. And he also said, the senses should not be engaged in Vedic injunctions also. What will the Vedic injunctions say? Karma Kanda. Like do this yajna, you'll get this, do that, do this. So that's what is mentioned in Vedic injunctions. So senses should not be engaged in Vedic injunctions also, according to Vedic injunctions also. And materially also. You should engage only in the service of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. When you do this, then you will attain the, then you will get that stage, bhakti. Then you can understand the absolute truth. Unless and until you do that, you will not be able to understand the, you will not be able to understand the absolute truth. So Krishna is talking about what his devotees do, how his pure devotees act. So, and he ended saying that, see, my devotees are completely absorbed in my thoughts of me. He doesn't desire anything. Even the heavenly planets is not asking. Even liberation is not asking. Heavenly planets is not asking nothing. But unwillingly, he will get everything. How nice that is, right? So now, I will tell you what's the time. So we thought about Bilvamangal Thakur, right? So I'll tell you about Bilvamangal Thakur. So we just saw Prabhupada writing in the purport about Bilvamangal Thakur. That Bilvamangal Thakur is saying, if anybody have unflinching devotion unto the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Mukti will become my maid servant and is ready to do whatever I ask. So Bilvamangal Thakur says that, Dina Krishna, please don't disturb 10 minutes, okay. So Bilvamangal Thakur, you know what happened? He's blind. You know him, right? He's so blind. See how Krishna reciprocates with his beautiful devotees. When he was blind, one little kid, like all of you, he wanted to go and help Bilvamangal Thakur. So Bilvamangal Thakur was blind, and this little kid was staying, with him. This little kid was none other than Krishna. But Bilvamangal Thakur doesn't know, right? Because he's blind. So this little kid started disturbing always. Instead of helping, he's always disturbing. When Bilvamangal Thakur writes something on the palm leaves, of course he's blind, but still he would write on the palm leaves some poetry. And then this little kid always would disturb and destroy. And one day Bilvamangal Thakur drove him away. He said, like, please, you don't have to stay. Just leave. Instead of helping, you're doing more ruckus. So please leave the place. And then this little boy started saying, oh, maybe you will. So he'll say, oh, maybe you will want to see me. But Bilvamangal Thakur will say, Ayyo, why will I want to see you? You are disturbing me like anything. I will not want to see you. Please, you leave. And then Bilvamangal, the kid will say, okay, if at all you want to see me, you come to a place called Anantavan. And the kid left. So then Bilvamangal Thakur, after 2-3 days, started feeling so much sadness. He was so attached to the kid, and he was feeling so. Take a picture. And he was so attached, and slowly he realized it was none other than Supreme Personality of Godhead. Now he wants to see him, because he said, I will not come. If you want to see me, I am not going to come. So he will think, okay, Anantavan. I have to go to Anantavan. And from the top of India, all the way to the bottom of India, Bilvamangal Thakur started going in search of Anantavan. I think top of India is Ladakh, Jammu Kashmir, Ladakh. And the bottom is Rameshwaram, one side, Kerala, the other side. So towards the end are Kerala, Rameshwaram. So he will go all the way down. And then he will go to Kerala. And then he'll go to a place. Then there is one lady who is swinging her child. In olden days, you don't have these sophisticated swings. Your parents might know. They used to take a nice soft cotton sari, and to the roof, like a cotton sari, you can ask your parents, like they will tie it. That end they'll put a knot, this end they'll put a knot, and in the center the swing is like this. See, like this. And they used to keep the baby here. See here. And the baby used to swing like this. They used to do that with the cloth. Okay. So one lady was swinging her child like that, and Dini Krishna. Just like this, it will go. So the one lady was swinging and saying, if you don't sleep, I am going to take you all the way to Anantavan, and then I'm going to swing you there. And when Bilvamangal Thakur was saying, Anantavan, he'll go and ask, can you please tell me the address? And then she will tell, he will go. As he's going, when he goes to Anantavan, there is an 18-mile tree, 18-mile long tree. The tree breaks. And when the tree breaks, Bilvamangal Thakur gets a vision. His blindness is gone, and he gets a darshan of Lord Krishna. And he wants to offer, right? Because he's seeing Supreme Personality of Godhead. So he will take dry coconut. He sees a dry coconut shell, and he will see a dry mango. He will put the dry mango inside the dry coconut shell, and he will offer. And Krishna will go out of the sight, accepts his offering. Bilvamangal Thakur starts off doing a lot of prayers, and then Krishna leaves. And surprisingly, the tree falls down. The 18-mile tree falls down, and it becomes a huge deity. And then Bilvamangal Thakur will say, oh my God, if it is 18-mile deity, if I have to take the darshan of your lotus feet, how am I going to come? Circumambulate. And then 18-mile deity becomes to 18 feet deity. 18 feet deity. And that 18 feet deity is none other than in Kerala, the most famous place, Thiruvananthapuram or Trivandrum. You will see a temple called Ananta Padmanabha temple. That's why the deity is so big, 18 feet. You will not have darshan from one door. You will have 3 doors. The head part, the middle part, and the legs part. And this deity is a black, huge deity. And it looks like one big stone, but it is made up of 2000 Shaligram Shila. small Shila. That's why they don't give bath to this deity. They just take a golden peacock feather and then they brush. The point I'm saying is, see how nicely the Lord reciprocates to his devotees, how sweet reciprocation the Lord and his devotees will have. And this Ananta Padmanabh temple is one of the most famous, and it is one of the Divya Desam also. Divya Desam, please reduce the volume. Okay, this is one of the Divya Desams also. If at all you want to visit, you can visit. Very, very beautiful temple. And the more details on this temple, because we started. So if this is the room, so the head of the deity is here and the foot of the deity is here. So basically there is no space to see what is behind. So huge deity, right? So head is touching the wall, the foot is touching the wall. So one time one picture of it? No, one time the pujari got so curious of what is there behind the deity. And you know what he does? He took his ring, this ring. And Ananta Padmanabh temple pujari always have a mark of Ananta Padmanabha deity. So they have a specific mark. So he will tie the rope and he will, it's very small, right? It can fit. So he will throw it behind the deity to know what has happened. And then he will, with the thread, he'll start pushing down and it goes so deep and deep and deep and deep and deep. And like how Draupadi's sari is never ending in the Kaurav Sabha, like that the thread keeps on going, how much he adds. So he got so tired and he pulls it back and he doesn't find the ring is gone. And next day, one fisherman, after a few days, a fisherman comes to the king and he will give a ring. He will say, I did fishing, I cut a fish, and in the fish stomach, I found this ring, and I saw the mark of this Ananta Padmanabha, and then I thought it belongs to somebody in the kingdom, and I got it. The king will understand it belongs to the priest. He'll call the priest, where is your ring? And the priest explains, where is the ring? And then he'll take back his ring. And so now actually the priest always would hear the sounds of waves, like zzz, like waves sound. So now they concluded that actually the deity is on an ocean. That's why the fishes are there. So the deity is on the ocean. Very, very beautiful temple. And Kulashekar Alvar, famous pastime, that also happened here only. Is he the pujari? No, that is Bilawamangal Thakur. So see how nice reciprocations the deities and the devotees have. And one more story. 1 minute. So we'll see one more story. This is so cute. So I forget some names. Okay. So once upon a time, there was one Muslim. Yoga tries. So there's a person called as forget the names. Just give me a minute. 1 minute. I'm sharing. Anyways, so there was one person called Lal Bega. Okay, so he was a Muslim person, and he used to 1 minute. So he used to work as some soldier in the kingdom, and then one time when he was going, he sees widowed, like her husband died. So this Lal Bega, he sees her and he marries her, and because he's a Muslim, he forces her to change the religion, and then he gets married, and her name is Lalita, and she was an ardent devotee of Lord Jagannath. And then but she changed her religion, but in deep of her heart she's very connected to Jagannath, Krishna, always praying. And then her husband left her. After the kid is born, Salabega, his name was. So after Salabega was born, he left. And then obviously she's She is treated as a Muslim because she married a Muslim guy, but her heart was with Lord Jagannath. And one time, Salabega, Lal Bega, when they were like his father, he was also working as a soldier in the kingdom. And his father got deeply hurt and he died. And Salabega got so much of injuries. It was very life threatening. And then when he was sleeping, like when he was recovering, his mom encouraged him to take the names of Lord Jagannath, pray to Lord Jagannath. And she was also praying always. And miraculously, because of his faith and devotion to Lord Jagannath, what happened? He got cured from his critical condition. He became better. And then everybody started mistreating him because the Muslims were very serious, saying like, you are, worship Lord Jagannath. So they took all the privileges that he had and they asked him to leave. They were so angry at him. So he decided to walk alone. He went to Puri, and when he reached there, because he was a Muslim, they wouldn't allow him to the temple. They wouldn't let him stay around. So he just built a small hut with tal palm leaves at Balgandi. And then he would anxiously wait. When will a day come where I can see the Lord? So Rath Yatra is the time, right, where they can see. So he was waiting for Rath Yatra. And to a great amazement, when they were taking the Ratha, the 3 chariots stopped in front of his hut and they were not at all moving. They moved only when Shalabega came out and humbly prayed, and when he started pulling the ropes only, it moved. So then what happened? When Subadar of Katak Mirza Ahmad Beg came to attack Jagannath temple in Puri, then also Salbega went and pleaded him not to do. And then he stopped the attack. So pure he was. When he spoke, they listened and they stopped the attack. And King Narsimhadev was very grateful. And he said, you please stay here. You build your house. Small hut also fine. You don't stay in small hut. Please build a big house. So everybody would go and visit his mata all over India. So even his mother came and stayed with him when she came to Puri. And when mother passed away, he took to the Swargadwara of the Puri temple. He took her body there, and the temple priests were so angry. He used that crematorium. They attacked his house also. They attacked, and then they showed their arrogance on him. And he left. There's no choice. He left to Vrindavan. And then, because of Jagannath's Rath Yatra was announced from Vrindavan, he was coming to see Lord Jagannath. But on the way, because of lot of obstacles, he could not come on time. And you will not believe, the Rath stopped for 3 months, 90 days. There were some floods. The Rath could not move. 90 solid days, the Rath was not moving, waiting for Salabega to come. Only when Salabega came, took the darshan, started pulling the ropes, that is when the chariot started moving. So that's how importance the Lord gives to his devotees, because they have that unflinching bhakti, unmotivated bhakti is there. That's why. So if we all develop the same kind of bhakti like Salabega have, he doesn't mind about our caste, religion, how we look, our color, complexion, height, fat, doesn't matter. Unflinching bhakti if we show like these devotees like this Salabega, Bilva Mangal Thakur. So obviously Krishna will give us everything. We don't have to ask. Then we can realize the absolute truth. Because they all realized the absolute truth, they didn't care. They didn't mind. Bilva Mangal Thakur didn't mind if he was blind. Salabega didn't mind if his Muslim people were, threatening him. What do I say? They are saying like, just leave the place, abandoning him. He didn't mind. He didn't think, what will they think? What will he think? Oh, what will he think? What will they think? They don't care. All they care is to please Lord Krishna. So if we also develop, that's what Kapila Muni is telling to Devahuti, that the pure devotees don't ask for anything. They ask only, they enjoy hearing to him, serving him unmotivatedly, right? So then we will also we will understand the absolute truth, and we don't have to ask for anything. Krishna gives us everything. Okay, so that is a short class today, and your Activity is also so beautiful. Okay. Thank you so much. I think this is the last week of the class. We will be meeting again in the summer camp. So I will definitely miss seeing you all for next 2 weeks. Have fun. I think some of you still have school. So Advait, Abhinav, how many rounds you both chant? You are the older kids. Abhinav, how many rounds you are chanting?
8.
Abhinav is chanting 8. How many of you are chanting 8 here?
Abhinav, I remember long back you were telling that you were chanting one round. That was not regular, right? How did you increase rounds? Can you share your experience with us? We will also learn from you.
My mother.
Oh, your mother.
She
Wow.
Mother is a super mother then.
not forcing.
No, we should ask your mother then. We should take tips from his mom, right, Vinita Gandharvika? He's
Not
saying not.
forcing, Linda. You think what your mom is saying forcing. It's not forcing.
So
The
she is
things
too little.
that are not needed, then that is called forcing. This is very important for us. You know, eating
helped
food,
me-
sometimes you
She
don't
helped
need
me make
to be
space.
forced to eat it. Is it not? It's not actually forcing. We are trying to make you feel healthy. If you are not eating, what will happen? You're going to get sick, right? In the same way, chanting is like that. If you are not chanting, according to your age, you have to chant.
Mataji,
Hmm.
you know, when I was in the temple, everyone said to Radha Maharaj that they would chant 16 rounds, and they did, and I didn't even get to talk with them.
But you know, Guru Maharaj and Krishna can read our heart and mind. If you can pray, then it will reach to them. Okay, don't worry. So, what was the tip that your mom gave, Abhinav? Can you tell us? It will be helpful for our kids also.
What, Mataji?
Every day,
What was the tips and tips that you got it from your mom?
No, he's saying his mom
She
was
helped me
telling.
make, she helped me make space in my somewhat busy day.
Oh, wow.
to chant.
He helps, but he's Mataji, but he's so nice though. He's listening. He's not saying faces.
Yeah, this kid.
Mataji, Padma Sakhi Mataji.
Yes, Shishya.
Will you come to kids? Will you be a volunteer for Kids Summer Camp for Farmington Hills?
Yes, I'm coming
Then
there.
I'll see you there. Mataji.
Yeah, we'll be there for
Mataji?
a long time.
Mataji, in the summers, are you able to come to our house? Or we could go
I
to
might
your
come
house?
to- You come. I'll talk to your mom. Why don't you come?
Okay.
I'll message your mom.
Okay, Mataji.
And Mataji, can you come to my house when you come to Michigan?
I'll come. Definitely I'll come.
Risha, you're not calling me.
Mataji,
Only calling
Mataji, where do you live?
Mataji, Vinita Gandharvika Mataji, but Mataji, you won't come to my house, will you, Mataji?
Oh, definitely, Risha. When you call me, I will definitely come.
Okay, then I will call you some other day, Mataji, like in summer also, but I will call you in.
Risha is too small. She's struggling. I know what she means is I am already coming, so she just invited. Right, Risha? She wants Vinita Gandharvik also to
I'm
come.
just playing with you. I know that you want everybody to come to your house. I wanted to just tease you. That's it.
Yeah, I will go to
But Mataji, but Vinita Gandharvika Mataji, I'll definitely invite you to my house.
Definitely, I will come, Risha.
And also I want to go to Los Angeles and meet Abhinav and Advait also. Sometime this
Mataji, where do you live?
I live very far, 6 hours from your place, Tampa, Florida.
Oh, you live in Florida?
Yes.
Can you please come to College Station?
Yes, I will come, Brinda. I will come. I will come to College Station. I will go to Los Angeles. Yes, Advait.
Mr. Advait, feel free to come whenever you want.
No, I want to come.
Just
That
stand beside the temple. We can just go into their house, not even telling him. Knock the door. Advait, Advait, I'm here.
That's not okay.
no,
That
I,
actually happens a lot
if
on
I
Sunday.
come, I will go stay with Advait only. Right, Advait?
Yes, Mataji. Mataji, Mataji, what you said is actually very true. This happens a lot on Sundays. A lot of devotees come without even telling us. They just randomly knock and say Hare Krishna to us and leave.
Yes, that is the sweetness of devotees, right? We usually the devotee, like who is hosting also, like they don't even expect that, oh, we need to tell them and come. They are open. Devotees are so great. They always open their doors for others.
Mataji,
Ma.
except for strangers.
No, Los Angeles is in my list. I will come this academic year. I will come.
Our house is your list.
Say, your house, no need to keep list. I will come.
Vinita Gandharvika Mataji,
Okay,
you
it's time for next.
when you come when you come to Michigan and you can maybe come to my house, and if you come to the house, can you bring Balavrinda too?
Yeah,
I will
definitely. Yeah.
See, just like when you do bhakti, no need to ask liberation. If moms are coming, wait. Melinda, moms are coming by default with the baggage. Kids are also coming. Don't have to ask.
Wherever my mom goes, I will come with. Because if it's a fun place like going to some other person's house, I will come.
Yes. Okay.
Mataji, we need to come to Vikamachi. How
Yes,
far
yes.
away is the place where they're doing Sadhu Sangha? How far away is that from your house?
Oh, it is very close by. 3 hours, 15 minutes.
Hey,
Oh,
3
okay.
hours very close by.
Where is Sadhu Sangha?
Mataji, you're serious? It's 3 hours?
Mataji,
Yes,
we
Sadhu Sangha
thought
is
that
3
when-
hours,
when-
3.5 hours almost. Yeah.
When
Where
you
is
said very
Sadhu
close,
Sangha,
I thought you
Mataji?
meant like
Okay, I think I have to log off
10
because
minutes away.
my
Yeah.
laptop charges.
Yeah. Okay, Advait, you finish it up and we will log off. Okay, what is that?
I was just saying that when you said very close, I thought you meant like 1 hour, 30 minutes, 1 hour away, not 3 hours and a half.
3 hours is close.
Flights and coming. Yeah, for me that is
Yeah.
needed, right? That's why I said very close.
So Isha was asking that where is Sadhu Sangha? Say that.
Okay, it's Dallas.
Mataji, did you know that Radhat Maharaj came from Los Angeles only? He was here this weekend.
I know. He came from Columbus to Los Angeles to Dallas.
Dallas, yeah.
Okay, now we will close the call. Thank you, kids. It was very nice chit-chatting. Very good activity you all did. I only see Vrinda and Deena Krishna posted. Not everybody posted. Can you please post?
Like a big yam was drawn so nice.
Yes, and we will see you all in summer camp. Hare Krishna, please join.
Yes.
Okay.
Please register to the summer camp and get into the WhatsApp group.
Look at this.
The summer camp has a separate WhatsApp group.
Yeah. We have nice topics. So many questions that in a day-to-day life, whatever you get, those are the topics, okay, of discussion.
Mataji, is the group link in the Govinda group?
No. We sent it again. I will send today also. There is a poster. There is a message that has a link to register. If you register only, you will come into that WhatsApp group.
Okay, thank you, Mataji.
Balavrinda, what did you show? It was like my mom's ear thing.
No, this one is noise cancellation. In the flight, I have a ear problem.
Mataji, if you come to Farmington Hills Kids Summer Camp, then there's a field trip.
Oh, very nice. Very nice. Okay, let's close the call. Vancha kalpatarobhyasya kripa sindhubhyam cha patitanam pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo namo namah. Ananta koti Vaishnavrinda ki jai. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. All ki jai. Padma Sakhi Mataji ki jai. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Good night. Bye.